There are four things that as an average household or as an individual we need to know. One, this is the first time that within Parliament, the fact that the honest taxpayer is burdened over and over again and the dishonest people really get away has been mentioned. And to curb that, the Finance Minister has put a cap of a spend in cash of 3 lakh and above. So you cannot spend in cash more than 3 lakh rupees anymore. Those transactions will have to be made digitally. Second is that this is a little bit of a tax the rich and give it to the lower, not the very poor, but the less well off. We need to look at the reduction in the tax rates for income slabs between 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, down from 10% to 5% in that space. So your tax outgo will fall if you fall between these income levels of 2.5 to 5 lakh. But even if you are earning up to 50 lakh, you will see a relief of 12,500 rupees. But for people who are earning from 50 lakh to a crore, you will get an additional surcharge of 10% on the tax that you pay. If you are part of that lucky creamy layer who earns more than 1 crore, then you are already paying a 15% surcharge and that remains. Remember that the two cesses are still over and above this tax limit. So that's number 2. The third big tax up which has come as a surprise is the one on real estate. If you have a real estate property and you were selling it after 3 years, then you were eligible for something called a long-term capital gains. And the tax rate was for a long-term capital gains is lower than for the short-term. This 3-year period has been reduced to 2 years. Remember, in equity, this long-term period is defined as 1 year. In real estate, it used to be 3 years, now it is down to 2 years. In addition, there are instruments that you can use to reduce your tax liability when you make a capital gain on real estate. Right now, you can invest in bonds of NHAI and REC. The Finance Minister has said there will be many more avenues open to invest your profits and reduce your overall tax liability. That's number 3. Fourth is for the small businessmen, and these are the people who are really hurt after demonetization. The tax rate will be lower at 25%, and the Finance Minister has also said that the first time taxpayer, the person who's coming into the tax net, is not going to be harassed. They will not be open to scrutiny as to say, why did you not pay taxes earlier? So we should expect a lot of the small businessmen, your local kirana store, who may find it worth their while to come in and pay their taxes.